hello Galactic family. These souls come from various parts of your universe. It is the major meeting before the incarnation in the worlds, we say well in the worlds of various dimensions. A choice is made. In fact it is not a choice, because for some souls is far beyond the choice. Among these souls, consciousnesses are extremely evolved that could be considered as belonging to the beings of the hierarchies of light. They make the choice to come to the field to serve the light, especially in these difficult times but extraordinary, knowing that it will be very difficult for them. However, from the time the choice is made, there is a great protection for them. They do not know who they are, do not know where they come from, and fortunately, because chose to come in this very specific period to fulfill its mission. Any human being who incarnates on earth has the mission and specifies to anchor the light and love, but you who are awake, have the mission further help your brothers to raising themselves to a higher consciousness. Let's talk about souls a bit different but also very bright. When you make that choice incarnation, do it according to the guides that you will protect and guide you along that life in matter. Be aware that this life in matter only lasts a space of a moment. For you 60, 80 or 100 years seems a long time, but when they are out of the matter, it only lasts the space of a moment. In the infinite wisdom of the hierarchies of light, all recollection is it taken, but could not fulfill your mission. However, increasingly, now that integrate new energy, parts of which are actually resurfaced to your consciousness, return to the surface. They will increasingly have the impression of being accompanied, to feel your guides, those who volunteered. In fact it is not so. You need to understand that when they are in huge place where you make your choice, everything is completely different. They cannot compare with what you have on earth, what can grasp of evolution, and they are on the other side of the veil, this wonderful place, aware of all that were and are also aware, when they come in this world, all the difficulties that await you. This is not a problem for all the evolved souls who come to earth, because they have the strength to be able to face and go to the end of their mission. We speak of course of all souls who have chosen the path of light. Sometimes, certain souls themselves astray and cannot finish your route. Then voluntarily shorten their experience on earth. It is not recommended, but you will understand when they are out of the matter, that sometimes certain souls could not do otherwise. As are like humans, they do not understand why, from the moment a soul chose a schedule, cannot do otherwise. This depends on the strength, the will and the evolution of each soul incarnates in this world. Simply put, there are very good students that go beyond the program of life that had established with his guide, others who meet him with difficulties, and also students who cannot stick to it. All this is not very important. Through what we explained, we would like to tell you that a life on earth, for as difficult as it may seem to some, is little compared to eternity. Sometimes they feel our lack. They have the impression that time is extremely long before joining us. In fact, they return often to join us when your body of matter is in the deepest sleep. They come to us with what is most important, your essence, your soul. Your body matters need this rest and therefore may not be aware of the work they do in their sleep. Sometimes, during your sleep, go far away in the universe. They are extremely active, but otherwise coarse. In life, they have a multitude of lives. Consider that life in this world is somehow one full sleep dreams and sometimes nightmares, that real life does not belong to this world. It's hard for you to understand this well because when it hurts you in another place, think it is not a dream but a reality. From the moment we can raise more your consciousness, where are aware that your spirit has all the power of your body of matter, everything will be different for you. Let's talk a little about the program established for each one who will have to live and experience during your lifetime. They may have several tabs according to their function. When they lose a loved one, it can also join the guides that you are given. Some tabs change depending on your own evolution. Imagine that in your incarnation on Earth, attending various schools, and for each school, a new tab you are given, except of course, those who were assigned at the beginning of your incarnation. If you do not want to work on your own evolution as it should be, some light beings who guide you, turn aside momentarily to go help other souls incarnated, then back to see if they made progress on your experiences. Continue to help you if necessary. Humans have a difficult relationship with what they call death, and we understand it very well because they are being effective. This was given to them to facilitate their experiences in the field. Soon, it will no longer exist. In higher dimension, they will no longer be separated from those who love because they will be able to join them in projection, in unfolding. It will not be an astral travel, will be much easier and wonderful. Your consciousness will be dressed with an energy body to go visit your neighbors, to go to the worlds that interest you. Monique will not be with them or Kaba. They had never shown me this. This will happen more at the end of the fifth dimension. Everything will be a function of the power of thought, spirit. This means that the divine part that is in you and seeking both will manifest itself fully through the soul, because still need the soul as a vehicle, even if the soul is something immaterial, a ball of energy and knowledge. It is the soul that will create the necessary vehicle to go wherever they want to go. They will have two possibilities. Either raise what they are like energy body, a different energy than your body current energy, or have the opportunity to leave it in lethargy, inactive. It will be much easier. It is difficult for our channel explain it, it's hard for our channel and you explain what does not belong to your future dimension. They can well understand and assimilate what belongs to your size, but it is very difficult to understand and assimilate what does not belong to your dimension. Little by little everything is open.